So the next question, everybody mark it. There is a mobile pulley again. So there is a mobile pulley who is moving with 20 meter per second. How many meter per second, everyone? 20 meter per
20
second.
meter.
20
So
meter per second.
there is a object A and another object is B. Okay. So now A is actually going with 10 meter per second upward direction. So my question is find velocity of B, that is what VB, when observer, yesterday's question you just revised, when observer is sitting on the pulley. So it is inertial frame of reference or non-inertial frame of reference. Observer is on the pulley. Yes, please. If he is on the pulley means we all knows that velocity of the pulley for him it appears to be what? Yesterday we have done a sum. Please respond. 0. Am I right or wrong? So now, if you want to find the velocity of the body B when the observer is sitting on the pulley, first of all, you should know when the observer is observing from the ground, what is the velocity of the body B? Am I right or wrong, guys? Everybody, please respond. Yes or no? Because that is also they not mentioned. Yesterday's class, I remembered that both the bodies velocities we know when the observer is observing from the ground. Then only observer we have considered that he is on the pulley, so that we have taken that the velocity of the pulley has been just reverse direction. Am I right or wrong? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now here we don't know even when the observer is observing from the ground, what is the velocity of the B? We don't know. So the first duty is to we have to find that. Then only we can find velocity of the B when observer is sitting on the pulley. So now let me find first velocity of the B when observer is from the ground. So what is the formula? Shortcut formula I have told you. Velocity of a pulley is equals to velocity of A plus velocity of a B divided by what, guys? 2. So velocity of a pulley going upward direction. Going upward means positive or negative? Everybody respond. Positive. So 20 is equals
Positive.
to A body is also going upward direction. It is what? Positive. So that 10 plus VB divided by 2. So now which is equals to 40 is equals to 10 plus VB. Now so VB is equals to how much, guys? Plus 30 meter per second. So plus 30 means VB also going upward direction or downward direction of Pradosh? It is going to upward direction only. Do you all understanding, all of you? Pulley also going upward direction. A body is also going upward direction. B body is also going upward direction. When observer is observed the body from where? Everybody. Observer is observed the body from the ground. Now they are asking, if the observer is shifted to the pulley, then what is the velocity of the B? That is what they are asking. So now we all knows that if the observer is shifted to the pulley, so as it, what is the point I told you yesterday? We have written that if observer sit on the pulley, just what we have to do? Add pulley speed in what direction? All of you. Opposite direction.
Opposite direction.
Right or wrong? That's all. So what is the pulley speed? 20, which is downward direction. Here also pulley speed, which is equals to downward direction. Okay. Now just add it, everyone. What will happen? So which is downwards and this is upwards. So what will happen? Upward is positive, downwards is negative. So 10 minus 20, which is equals to what? All of you respond. Minus 10 meter. Now, if observer is shifted to the pulley, so that A body is appears to be downwards or upwards? A body is appears to be what?
Downwards.
Downward direction. Understand, Pradosh? Because observer is sitting. Actually, the A body is going upward. If the observer shifted to the position, that is what on the pulley. So A value is negative. So negative means it is appears to be going downwards or upwards? Everybody?
Downwards.
Downward.
For this one, you verify. Up is 30, down is 20. So 30 minus 20 is equals to velocity of a B. So velocity of a B is equals to how much? 30 minus 10, 20, which is equals to 10 meter per second. Now this is plus 10. So that the B body is going to upward direction or downward direction? Everybody?
Upward direction.
Upward direction. Understand, Rudreswa? How to find it? Yes, please. If observer is on the ground, on the ground, both AB appears to be going upwards. If observer shifted to the pulley, then A body is going downwards and B body is appears to be going what? Everybody. B body is appears to be
Upward.
going upward direction. So that is how you have to find it. Brothers, understand, brothers? Clear? Anything doubt you can ask me. Small doubt also, please kindly ask me. Okay, Hasita, understand, Laksha, Manya and Samya?
Yes, sir.
So that is what. So first you should know from the observers. Observer from the ground. If you know the velocities from the observers from the ground, then only you can find the when the observer shifted to the pulley. So this is the first question of our today's class. I hope you all understand. Everybody clear? Anything having doubt, you can ask me. Understand, Mr. Murali, Mr. Monish? Yes, that is what. So now onwards, I will use multiple pulleys. There must be a movable pulleys as well as fixed pulleys. So you all remember, if it is a fixed pulley, what is the velocity of the pulley? Anybody can tell? If it is a fixed pulley, what is the velocity of the pulley? Zero. Okay, if it is a fixed pulley, velocity of the pulley is zero. So let me take now, there is a pulley and there is another pulley. So when I'm drawing, please very carefully observe. So now I will use different colors. You also better use multiple colors so that it will be good for you to understand easily. So there is a something which is going, the rope is going, that is what, pulley downward direction. Okay. Next you can see there is another kind of pulley here. So another kind of pulley. So where the body is going like this, and here another thread which is moving with the 5 meter per second. How much it is, everybody? 5 meter per second, and this side the thread is moving with the 10 meter per second. There is a load attached to the pulley. That is, the load is equal to how much, guys? A. Okay, everyone. Now all of you apply your concepts very carefully and tell me which two pulleys are in stationary, fixed, and which two pulleys are in moving. Everybody, this pulley is in what? Fixed pulley or movable pulley? It is fixed pulley.
pulley.
This pulley is also, it is what pulley? Fixed pulley. Means at the
Fixed
end,
pulley.
at the end, velocity of the pulley is how much, Amma? Aswita?
Zero.
Here also
Zero.
velocity of the pulley is zero. But this pulley is what? This pulley is what?
Movable pulley.
Everybody. So mobile pulley. So if it is a mobile pulley, we all knows that. You all remember that when we solve the questions. For example, here one thread and here one thread. So the here tension T and here also tension T. So here what is the tension? Everybody.
2T.
2T. Ellame remembered that questions?
Yes.
Respond. That is what. So now here if you notice it. So tension always act away from it. Here one tension, here one tension. Am I right, Rudreswar? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So now, if here is the velocity is 10 meter per second, then here also what is the velocity? Everyone respond. Here also 10 meter,
10 meter per
second. Then here 5 meter per second means then here also how many meter per second?
5 meter per
5 meter per second. So that now we can find this pulley is going upward direction or downward direction. We can find it. Velocity of the pulley is going upward direction or downward direction? Fastly. Upward direction. Am I right or wrong?
Upward.
Yes. Respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes, because this thread is pulling downwards and this thread is also pulling downwards. So that this pulley will go up or not? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that I want to find the velocity of A. That is what? Velocity of A or velocity of pulley? Both are same. Am I right or wrong? If whatever the pulley is going upward direction with the same velocity, the A body also will go. So, am I right, guys? Please
Yes, sir.
respond. That is what.
Yes, sir.
So which pulley it is? Mobile pulley. Clear, everybody? Mobile pulley. So that what is that? VA is equals to velocity of pulley is equals to what is the formula? Two forces are acting. One is 10 meter per second, another one is what? 5 meter per.
5 meter.
Both are same direction, so that both are positive only. Am I right or wrong, guys? Everybody?
Yes,
So
sir.
10 plus 5 by 2, which is equals to how much? 15 by 2 meter per second, which is equals to how much, Ra? Velocity of object A, which is equals to how much?
7.5 meter.
7.5 meter per second. So that is what, how we have to find it. Everybody clear? For those understand? Yes. So first, fixed pulley. Fixed pulley means what is the VP? Velocity of the pulley is 0. So only movable pulleys is having velocity. Remember, fixed pulley is always velocity of the pulley minus how much? 0. Okay. Mr. Sai Karthik, understand?
Yes, sir.
So now onwards, the things will be little tough. You have to observe very carefully. So I will try to draw like in the sense of multiple pulleys will come. So unless you observe very carefully, you cannot be. So I will try to draw the diagram first perfectly. You draw the diagram first. if you draw the diagram correctly, then it will be very simple to understand it. Okay, so let me take now, this is the inclined surfaces. All of you observe very carefully. It is not normal. It is what actually? Inclined surfaces. Okay, so for lifting the loads and all, we'll use the inclined surfaces. Ramp. Ellame theriyuma ramps? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
A similar thing here. So I'm trying to draw the diagram. So as beautifully you want, you can. So now let us see. You should find it. See, more than me, you, if you are involving only, you can do it. So this is what it is. Okay, now, so there is a load. Let me take, there is a load now. So this load is also, see that there is a rigid surface at this point. Yesterday we have solved similar sum, you can see that. So one side it is fixed, so that here there is a pulley and here is the load. So let me take load is equals to A. What is the load, everybody? Load is equals to A, and here if it comes to, there is a one fixed pulley which is attached here. So it is moving. See the here, I will draw the diagram very perfectly. So all of you notice very carefully. So first rope is coming downwards. So there it is another mobile pulley is here. So now you can see that mobile pulley, one side it attached to grounds and another side is going to another pulley. So there is another pulley here. So for this pulley also, one side it is attached to the ground, that is what solid surface. Okay, and it is moving to another side. Like this is what it is happening. And here it is moving with the 10 meter per second. How much it is, everybody? 10 meter per 10 meter per second. Clear, everyone? Understand, Amma? Now we want to find what is the velocities of A and velocities of this pulley and velocity of this pulley. So now if you notice it here, how many fixed pulleys are there? This is what pulley? Fixed pulley or mobile pulley? Everybody. It is the fixed pulley. Next, if you notice it very carefully, all of you, this pulley and this pulley is what? Mobile pulleys or fixed pulleys? Respond. All of you. Mobile pulleys or fixed pulleys? So fixed pulley, mobile pulleys. So let me take this velocity is Vx and this velocity is Vy. So let us calculate it now. All of you observe very carefully. So it's very important. Now first let me calculate Vx, velocity of this pulley. So Vx is equals to this side it is what? It is this side it is what? It is attached or not? All of you. 0. So here let me take velocity is 0. Now here it is moving downward direction. So it is negative or positive?
Negative.
Negative. So that I will say minus 10 plus 0 divided by 2. So velocity Vx is equals to what? All of you.
Minus 5 meter.
Minus 5 meter per second square. See, minus it is coming. So that it is acting downward direction, upward direction. Rudreshwa? It is acting downward direction. So can I say it is downward direction 5 meter per second? Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Yes, all of you clear? Understand, Amma? Now, so as we know, this is a fixed pulley. Now next, we want to find Vy. So Vy also here it is attached and here it is moving with the what? What is the velocity? See that downward 5 meter per. Respond, Ra. 5 meter per second. Am I right or wrong? Please respond, Ra.
Yes, sir.
Velocity of Vy is equals to, here also it is equals to 0, here also 0. So what is the answer? Minus 5 plus 0 divided by 2. So what is the velocity of y, everyone?
Minus 2.5.
Minus 2.5 meter per second. So minus means in the sense of it is also acting what direction? Downward.
Downward.
So it is also acting downward direction, 2.5 meter per second. So now see, this is the same string. If here is the velocity 2.5 meter per second means, then here also what is the velocity?
2.5.
2.5 meter per second. Not understand, I immediately ask me. Do you clear with this point, everybody? It is the same
Yes,
string.
sir.
Velocity same or not? All of you. Understand or not? Clear? Yes? Then
Yes, sir.
find the velocity of A. That is what is our target. So what is the velocity of A? We know that velocity of the pulley. What is the velocity of the pulley? We got it. What is
2.5.
the velocity of the pulley? Fastly. Velocity of the pulley is
2.5.
equals to velocity of A plus velocity of B. Velocity of B here, check it, everybody. How much it is? Let me take this one.
0.
0. It is attached, so it is 0. So divided by 2. So velocity of the pulley is how much, Ra? 2.5.
2.5.
Velocity of A plus 0 divided by
0.
so that velocity of A is equals to how much it will come? Fastly.
5 meter.
5 meter
Meter per second.
Okay, so that is what velocity of A, which is equals to 5 meter per second. I hope you all understand. Anybody having any doubt, please kindly let me know. Do you understand, everybody? For those, yes.
Yes, sir.
So it's very important concept and very simple concept. If anywhere small doubt also, please kindly ask me so that I'll proceed once again. If not, we'll go to the next question. Is it okay, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So please make sure that you understand everything perfectly so that nothing will happen. Again, the questions will come, you can. Shall I go to the next one? Girls, Isali,
Yes, sir.
Aswita, Manya and Samya, everything fine? Understood, Amma?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then we'll go with the next question. So be very careful always. Whenever it is attached, of course, attached time also, next question you solve. Next question you will experience a new thing. So all of you observe very carefully. So here attached end is not actually 0. Till now we have taken attached end means what is the velocity? Rudreswa? So taken a 0. Am I right? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now you notice it. This question will experiencing. So new experience it will come. So there is a first pulley actually, which is actually now fixed pulley or mobile pulley. Verify it. It is a
Fixed pulley.
fixed pulley. Now there is a wooden block, which is like, we will carry the loads up and down like a lift, Pradosh. It will be attached. One end is attached to that. Clear? Understanding?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So now there is another pulley. So I am taking. All of you check it. There is another pulley. So for this also, one end is attached to this same. So next, another pulley. So here also same thing. One end is attached to that, and another end is only going attached to the some mass. So mass is equals to how much? All of you? A. Okay, wow. Clear, everybody? Please respond.
Yes, sir.
So this is the body. Now, all of you observe, this all the three ends are attached to the one kind of a plank. Let me take it is a plank. Now be very careful. Plank is moving with a velocity of 20 meter per second. Now you tell me at this point, at every point, all this point, velocity is 0 or 20 meter per second. As they attach to
Sir,
the
20 meter per second.
all of you will you agree with me? That is why I said
20
this
meter per
will give you new experience. Do you all understand that now? Basically, here
Yes,
if it is attached to the rigid surface means velocity is what? 0. Now here velocity of this pulley is 0. Can you tell me why velocity of the pulley is 0? This is what? This is the
Fixed, sir.
fixed pulley. But these are what? This is what pulley?
Movable pulley.
Move.
And this is also what pulley? Everybody?
Movable pulley.
Mobile pulley. Clear? So this is a fixed pulley, so velocity is 0. But here, is it attached? So that does it mean that the velocity is 0? No. So why it is velocity is not 0? Because they have attached to the wooden plank so that whatever the velocity of the wooden plank, at this every point the same velocity will be. Am I right or wrong, guys?
Yes,
Will you
sir.
all agree with me? Please respond, guys.
Yes, sir.
That is why I said it is a new experience, you will get it. So please make it. So we want to find it now. What is the velocity of A, this body? So if you want to find it velocity of A, let me find it now. So as we know that here we have to find something. What is that? First one. First pulley, let me take velocity is Vx. And the second pulley, let me take what direction, I don't know. So if you want, you can take a Vp or you can take it as a Vy, your choice. So whatever you want. So let me check it now. First, Vx, velocity of this pulley. So velocity of this pulley is equals to, all of you notice it very carefully. So what will happen? I assumed that. So, sorry. So velocity of this pulley is equals to, sorry. So velocity of the pulley is equals to, so let me take some velocity, it is going upward direction. We don't know that. So that is what? Vx, I will take it. So here, what is the velocity which is going at? I will take it as a Vy. Your choice, you can take. Now I want to calculate the velocity of this pulley and velocity of this pulley. So what is the formula will come, everybody? And as well as I have to calculate the velocity of this one. So now you tell me. So what will happen, guys? Velocity of the pulley is equals to, at this point, velocity is what? Vx. And at this point, velocity is what? Plus or minus? Downward direction. Plus or minus?
Minus.
Minus. So I will write Vx minus 20 divided by 2. So we all knows that velocity of the pulley. So velocity of the pulley, I'm mentioning you guys. So I have forgot to give you. So velocity of the pulley is 20 meter per second. How much it is? 20 meter per second. Now you can solve it, I think. So velocity of the pulley is 20. So Vx is equals to Vx minus 20 divided by 2. So 2 will come this side, which will become 40. 40 is equals to Vx minus 20. So Vx velocity of that x are here. What is that, everybody? How much it is?
60.
60 meter per second. So it is a positive. So it is acting upward direction or downward direction? It is acting upward
Upward.
direction. So Vx is equals to how much, Ra? Please respond. 60 meter
60
per
meter.
second. So this is what it is. It is. Now you tell me. Next, we want to find velocity of A. So velocity of A, we want to find it. That is what the question. So velocity of A means you check it, everybody. What is the pulley velocity here? We got it. Velocity of this Vx is only pulley velocity for this one. So what is that? Everybody, velocity of a pulley is equals to velocity of A. Again, another end is attached to the ground, which is equals to minus 20 meter per second divided by 2. So what is the velocity of this pulley? Everybody, we all knows that. Just now we calculated. How much it is? Yes,
60
please.
meter per second.
How much, Ra?
60 meter per second.
60 meter per second.
Okay. Sorry, here this velocity of the pulley for this pulley. This pulley only it will comes to here. So that is what Vp is equals to 20 meter per second. So that I found it. What is the velocity here? That is what 60 meter per second. That velocity is only velocity of second pulley, this pulley. So Vp is equals to how much, guys? 60, which is equals to what is the Va? We don't know. So Va minus 20 divided by 2. So now 2 will come this side, it will become 120 is equals to velocity of A minus 20. So what is the velocity of A, everybody? 120 plus 20, which is equals to how much, Amma? All of you? 140 meter per second. Okay. So once again, I will explain this question. All of you observe very carefully. So there is a totally how many movable pulleys, everybody? 2 movable pulleys and 1 fixed pulley. Am I right or wrong? So I mentioned here velocity of this pulley. That is what I already given. Vy is equals to Vp is equals to 20 meter per second. Now we have to calculate Va. So if you want to calculate Va, you need to know the velocity of this pulley also. Am I right or wrong, Pradosh? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So if you want to find the velocity of this pulley, then you can come from here. So what we can do, velocity of this pulley is equals to, okay, this end and this end. So this end is, I am assuming, as a Vx. This Vx is only called as velocity of the second pulley. Is it okay? Laksha, understand? So I will
Yes, sir.
calculate what? So Vp is equals to Vx and this end is what? Downward direction. So downward direction it is minus. So minus 20 divided by 2 so that I will get Vx is equals to 60. That is what? Velocity of the second pulley. So now the velocity of the second pulley, if you want to calculate, again 2 ends. One end is Va, another end is again what? Everybody look into the here. Another end is what? It is attached to the wooden block. So that again the velocity is this side minus 20 as it is downward direction. So that Va minus 20. So that you will get what is the Va? Everybody. Va is equals how much you got it, guys?
140 meter per
140
second.
40 meter per second. So that is what you have to remember. So this is what about it. Anybody having any doubt, you can ask me. So this is what it is. Now, while you are solving these numericals, there is a tricks also. So today I will introduce you one trick. So and then later classes, tomorrow class, maximum all the things I will explain and I will wind up this chapter. So the question what we are going to solve, next one will gives you much information about the constraint motion. So keep in mind, constraint motion means, as I said, yesterday's class, you can make a tricks. Okay. So how to solve this numericals more easier one. So constraint motion means, we all people know, means in the sense of what? A body is particularly guided. There is a condition. Yes, you go in this direction. You go in this direction. You go in this direction. Body can go in any direction, but we are applying the condition that you go with this velocity, you travel this much displacement, you go with this acceleration. That is why we used to say constraint motion means we are putting a condition for the motion of a body. That is the meaning of constraint motion. Understanding? So for example, if you take a pulley, so there is a pulley which is attached to the rigid surface, and there is a body which is called as A, and there is another body which is called as B. Now, for example, say A body has been shown displacement. A body has been shown the displacement X meters. Then B body also down, it will show how many meters, guys? B body also will show the same x meters. Am I right or wrong? Everybody? Yes. So there is a condition here. I am saying that A body should go x meters upward, then automatically B body will travel same x meters downward direction. So that is what we used to say constraint motion. It has to go in this direction. A should go in this direction. B should come in this direction with what? With this much displacement, this much velocity, this much acceleration. That is what we used to call as what motion we used to say, everybody? That is the motion. We are giving a instruction. That is the motion we used to call as constraint motion. Understand all of you? Conditions we are putting. So if A body should go upward means what is the condition? B body must come downwards. If A body shows x meters upward direction means then B body also must shows downward direction x meters. So there is a condition always. That is what we used to call as constraint motion. Now we will solve one numerical. This is the most important one in the constraint motion. So be observe very carefully. Whatever the doubt you have, immediately you can ask me. Okay. So there is a rigid surface now. So all of you observe very carefully. One side of the thread is attached and there is a pulley. So can you tell me by this time you can say it is a mobile pulley or fixed pulley? Yes, please. It is the mobile pulley. Understanding? And there is another pulley here, which is actually attached to the rigid surface. So you tell me it is a fixed pulley or mobile pulley?
Fixed.
All of you respond.
Fixed pulley.
Fixed pulley. And two weights are attached. This is 1 kg and this is 2 kg. Now, so we all people know tension. Same string, same tension. Now you tell me. So this fully same string. So tension is what? Away from the body. Now here also away from the body. Here also away from the body. So that tension is remains same. Am I right or wrong, guys? All of you?
Sir.
Yes, please.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
guys, that is what. Now, just imagine that all of you, acceleration of this body, this pulley, actually, or this body is going upward direction, which is A1 acceleration. So means in the sense of this body is coming downward direction. With what acceleration? Same acceleration or different acceleration? Acceleration is not same. Please remember, A is not.
Sure.
That is the condition I am putting. Acceleration of both the bodies is not same. Understand? Aswita, Laksha, that is what. So acceleration of this body is A1, acceleration of this body is A2 I have taken. Now, so the question is find acceleration of 2 kg mass. What is our question, everybody? Actually, find acceleration of 2 kg mass. Clear, everybody? So that is what is our target. Now you remember, first, for example, imagine this body has been shown a displacement some x, so that this body is also will show displacement some x. Am I right or wrong, everybody? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Now you remember, I will use a statement called as work done by this body plus work done by this body. Both are same direction or opposite direction? Opposite direction.
Opposite.
So that finally, the work done by tension is same. So what is the tension means? Tension is only force. Am I right or wrong, guys? Will you all agree with me? Tension is only equals to force. Am I right? Yes, please. So work done by tension, work done by force, tension, which is equals to 0. So that is what I am saying. So work done by tension, force, tension is equals to 0. So now, for example, we all know from the lower classes you might be studying. What the work done is equals to what is the formula? Force into displacement. So it is a dot product or cross product. Check it, everybody.
Dot product.
Dot product. There is a very important. We studied or not dot product and cross product. All of you, Mr. Narayan. Yeah. So that is what. So F dot S. Now here F you should not use. You have to use it what? T. Tension into displacement. Let me take it as a X. Displacement will take it as a what? Everybody? X. And force will take it as a tension. Now can you tell me as this body is going downwards, so now displacement is actually minus. So what will happen, guys, here? Acceleration, work done by the body is negative or positive? All of you. Work done downward direction. So it is a negative or positive? Fastly. Negative. And the work done shown by this body, work done is equals to positive or negative?
Positive.
work done shown by this is positive because it is going upward direction, here coming downward direction. So if I make this both, the work done by the both bodies, which must be equals to what? The tension. The work done by the tension is equals to how much? Fastly. Yes, please respond, Ra.
0.
0. So let me take now the tension exerted by this one. I will consider just for your purpose. The distance traveled by this body is x1 and the tension is assumed as a t1. Sorry, here the tension present in the body is t1 and here the tension present in this one is what we will take. Everybody respond.
T2.
T2. So based upon that, you should be very careful and you have to answer it me. Okay. Now you can see that if these two tensions are acting, two T1, here also T and here also T, then here what is the tension? Anybody can tell? Here what is the tension? T and T, two tensions are acting. So that here what is the tension?
2T.
T.
Understand? So now the concept is here. Just imagine the work done by them, work done by the first body. I will take it as a T1, X1 displacement. Work done by the second body is T2 and X is what? Downward. Displacement is downward direction. So that I will take it as a what? Plus
Minus
X.
X.
Yes, please. Minus X. But of course, minus indicating only direction. So it is not necessary to represent the minus. So I will take it as a T1 X1 plus T2 X2 is equals to 0. So why I am not writing X1 is equals to X2? Anybody can tell me? Because acceleration is not.
Different, sir.
Yeah, acceleration is not same. Understanding acceleration is different. Is not same means definitely both bodies cannot travel with the same distance. Am I right or wrong, guys? Everybody? Yes, that is what. Now this is what done by the first body plus work done by the second body is equals to 0. Now differentiate, apply the differentiation and tell me, all of you, what will happen? If I apply the differentiation with the time, so what will happen? Tension is remains constant. So x value, differentiation, dy by dx, what is the answer? Dx by dt, which is equals to what? Change in displacement by will gives you what?
Velocity.
Plus
Velocity.
into here what will happen? V2. So dot
V2.
product only, which is equals to 0. Again, you apply the differentiation and you will get something. Anybody can tell me? Again, differentiation. T1 is remains constant. dv by dt, which is equals to what?
Acceleration.
Acceleration. T2 is equals to what is that? Acceleration, which is
8.
equals to 0. Understand the rest? So if I add whatever the forces are acting, work done, whatever that is, so the summation of total work done is equals to 0. Summation of total tension into velocity is equals to 0. Summation of tension into acceleration, which is equals to also what? Everybody?
0.
Also equals to 0. So that is what you should remember. Is it okay, guys? Everybody clear? Understand, Amma? All of you? Yes, please respond. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that is what.
Sir.
Now, let us solve. All of you observe. As we know, tension in the string is same. So all the string is remains same. So the tension T and here also T. So now let us write the free body diagram for first case. So all of you observe very carefully. This is very important. You can write for 2 kg or 1 kg, your choice. Okay. So this is acceleration is A1 and this is acceleration is, yes. Acceleration is
Sir,
how?
this side we have taken A1 means we can take downwards 2A1 now, sir.
Here it will come. We will calculate this. Sorry, wait. Okay.
Okay, sir.
That is what we have to find it. We have to find that acceleration. Do you understand?
No, sir. Before we have solved more fully, this side A means here A by 2, that like, sir.
Yeah, that is what we have to find that acceleration because their acceleration is not remain same. That is what is our target now. With the help of equations, we'll find what is this A1 and what is this A2. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now we
sir.
can write it. Now you observe very carefully. Here, the tension is acting upward direction and here acceleration is weight is acting downward direction. So what will happen? All of you, you can form the equation. So what is the first equation will come? Anybody can tell? Check it, everybody. So first work done by this body, you can tell me. What is that, guys? So it is acting, you can check it, everybody.
2G.
Yeah, it is a cross product. So cross product means will come trigonometric function also and trigonometric function will come. What is that? Cross product.